Meal 1, pre-workout meal this morning, 10 a.m. in the morning. 200 grams of sweet potato mash, 150 grams of Angus beef mince, 200 mils of grapefruit juice, 200 mils of orange juice. An hour and a half after this, I will have a pre-workout and then go to the gym. Pre-workout that I am currently taking, my favourite pre-workout, Dr. Jekyll by ProSups. Only 100 milligrams of caffeine in one scoop, which is brilliant. Won't trip me out too much, won't give me those crazy jitters, won't give me too much of a crash, just a nice flow of smooth energy. Two things which are important to me when I'm training early on in the morning, that's hydration and flexibility. I'm on dehydrated, so I try to drink at least 2 litres of fluid before I train. I do throw in cranberry juice into my pre-workouts, into my intro workouts, and generally just when I'm drinking water before my training session. As far as flexibility, half an hour before the session, I will put on YouTube, watch some training videos, watch some warm-up videos. I will use my band to warm up my rotor cuffs at home, warm up my shoulders, my joints, my whole upper body for about 20 minutes. So this ensures that I'm ready to roll for when I get into the gym. Obviously when I get to the gym I can still do my side raises and my quick warm-up. I won't have to spend 20 minutes warming up. And that's a plus because when I get to the gym I just want to train, I'm anxious to train. I don't want to warm up for 20 minutes. 5-minute warm-up and I'm ready to go. And it's better than just sitting here doing nothing. You want to be on your feet after you've had a big breakfast. You want those calories to move around and you want to feel a little bit thirsty so you can drink your water and hydrate. Alright, so I'm going to drink this and go train chest and possibly shoulders with big shafts. First exercise is dumbbell press. We're either doing an incline or a flat. You go with flat? Yeah, I'm probably not going to do the flat. I will do a low incline press. We warm up with a few sets and we'll end up doing about 4 or 5 working sets. The problems with training with a powerlifter is it takes too fucking long to find the weights, man. Watch this. He doesn't want to waste no energy. He's not picking up this weight. I could lose him 2-3 reps. That's some big man weight though. Shaz's top set is 46. My top set will be 32s. 32 in the good hand and the 28 in the bad hand. The second exercise is the incline bench press. What we're trying to do here is compound movements. Just because you have colon syndrome does not mean that you can't do the compound movements. These will in fact benefit you if done correctly, strengthening the surrounding muscles and making your overall upper body a lot stronger. We'll do around 4 or 5 sets and move on. Alright, so post-workout meal is a shake, muscle fuel anabolic. A serving of this has around 75 grams of carbs, 45 grams of protein and a couple of grams of fat. I'm going to have this and probably have a meal around 3 hours later. So as you can see, your pre-workout meal and your post-workout meal are very important. So is your intra and your warm-ups and your stretching. If you want to have a successful chest session and not get injured, these are some of the things that you need to take into account. Good nutrition, flexibility, hydration. Alright. If you find yourself in this situation where you're out and about and you're not in the kitchen, you have to just work with what you got. So this is going to be my next meal. Salmon and pineapple. 475 calories, 35 carbs, 22 protein. Not bad. This is better than getting a burger still. You know, the good ingredients here, salmon, cream cheese, whole wheat bread, mango. Not bad. Basmati white rice, tiny rice cooker. This is a very small rice cooker. The maximum amount of rice you can cook in here is 200 grams. I have 150 grams, which is probably around, what is it for 100 grams of white rice? That's all, 100 grams is 80 grams of carbs. So you're talking 120 grams of carbs. That's okay for 2 meals. And the beauty of this is that you only cook in a small amount. So you're going to eat your rice fresh. It keeps it warm for you as well. I don't like using a regular rice cooker because you have to cook a certain amount of rice for the cooker to work properly. And so you're left with quite a lot of rice. So you have to reheat it and it tastes nasty. So this is ideal for me. It takes about 20 minutes in there and it makes beautiful rice. I'm going to soak this rice for about 20 minutes before I cook it in there. If you soak it and wash it first, it gets rid of some of the resistant starch. Basically your rice will be less sticky and the grains will be a bit more individual. Texture will be a little bit different. I like to rinse it once. The recommended is 2 to 3 times. Just once and let it soak. It makes a big difference in the texture of the rice and the taste. With the meal, I'm going to have 2 cans of mackerel fillets in water. Now this is basically just mackerel fillets steamed a little bit in water. Each can contains around 200 calories, quite a bit of fat, but it is, of course, essential fatty acids that we need to function. And when you're bulking, these are the kind of proteins that you really want to load up on. Nobody's really heard of mackerel. It's not a well-known fish. People don't really know about it. They know about salmon and tuna, cod, etc. But mackerel is something that's under the radar, and I've been eating it for quite a few years. It's cheap as well. It's about 90p a can. It's absolute powerhouse in terms of bodybuilding. All the meats I have when I'm bulking, I try to keep them high in fat. I very rarely eat chicken. I eat chicken if I'm trying to detox, if I feel like I've overspilled on my diet. If I ate too much, I'll have chicken for a few days just to let my body, cleanse a little bit and to tighten up a little bit again. But 9 times out of 10, I'm eating either salmon, I'm eating whole eggs, I'm eating red meat, I'm eating mackerel. I'm keeping my fat intake really high. I eat 4 meals a day. 4 meals a day and a snack. So for me to get my calorie needs, I have to get my calories from fat. And really, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to eat fat than it is to eat carbohydrates. So 4 meals a day and a snack, it works for me. 3,500 calories, it works. So with the meal, I'm going to have half avocado and 2 cans of mackerel. With the rice, obviously, I'm going to throw in some stock cubes instead of ordinary water. I'll just get some water, throw in half of this, mix it and throw it in with the rice. Gives it a bit of flavour, a bit of sodium and all that to keep you nice and full. This will be my last meal of the day.